Today we're talking about practice tips, specifically what to practice. Every day you're going to play piano and you're going to focus on a variety of different things. The first of those things is going to be your new stuff. So this is when you're learning a new piece. You're trying to figure out what the notes are for a new right hand, or you're trying to figure out how to do new left hand patterns, chords, teeter-totters, all-arounds, or trying to figure out how to fit those things together. These are the new things that you might be working on. Once you've figured out a new thing, once you can figure out how to play that new melody, then you're going to work on improving it. You're going to play it over and over to try to get all the little bumps and pauses out until you can play like the recording, and it starts to become easy and almost automatic. Another thing that you're going to spend time practicing is technique. Technique refers to things like scales, arpeggios, chords, finger wiggles. These things don't usually take very long, but they're the building blocks that music is made on. They're the things that help us to coordinate our movements, and they will make everything easier in the long run. So make sure you spend a little bit of time working on technique every day. This course also includes a rhythm course called Rhythm with Words. At this stage, we are concerned about being able to feel the beat and being able to decode what some of the symbols mean for rhythm. In the long run, this is a pre-reading skill that will eventually help you to be able to sight read, to be able to pick up any music and figure out how to play it on the piano. The last two things that you'll spend time working on are creative things and review. The creative things are things like composing and improvising. For some students, this becomes their favorite part of playing the piano because there are no right notes or wrong notes when you're the one making it up. For others, this can be a little bit intimidating. Make sure you spend some time, be courageous, and spend a little bit of time working on creative work every day. The one thing that a lot of students have a tendency to forget to work on is review. My hope is that by the end of this course, you will have a list of 7 to 10 folk songs that you can play at any time. That's not going to happen if you stop practicing the songs you've already learned. So if you learned London Bridges last week and got good at it, this week you should still be playing London Bridges every day. Once you're good at a piece, review only takes a few minutes, maybe a few seconds depending on the piece. London Bridges is a very short piece. It takes about 15 seconds to play it. If you play it perfect the first time through, move on and play your next piece. You don't need to spend a lot of time with review, but if you do a little bit every day, then when you find a neighbor or a friend or a family member who finds out you're playing piano and they want to hear something that you're working on, you'll have a whole list of songs that you can choose from. Okay, so hopefully these practice tips were helpful and you now know all of the many things that you'll be working on as you practice the piano. Until next time, happy practicing.